Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another speed paint. Let me preface this by saying I have tried to record this video, like the audio over this, 4 or 5 times, struggled immensely. Video files kept crashing. Turns out video 4 in the lineup was corrupted, so I got rid of that. So we'll hope that that fixes whatever issue and error I was having, and that I'll be able to record this commentary and then put it over the speed paint, and the video file will actually hopefully render. I have been trying to record this audio since like the beginning of September. It is September 21st. Like, I got so frustrated with this that I took apart my computer and just cleaned a whole bunch of shit ton of dust out. And not in the safest way. And the fact my computer still works, yay. But today we are designing Chikorita as a Pokemon character. Not a Pokemon character. Chikorita is already a Pokemon character. As a Sonic character, we're designing Chikorita if she was a Movian, and I had a lot of fun. I do remember going back and forth about whether or not I would have her be either a dinosaur or the Sonic fan base calls her Cedrian, or at least that's what it looks like reading it for me. I might be pronouncing it differently than other Sonic fans, so I apologize. That's just the way it was written. That's how it was for me. And I spent a good long minute going, I really like how Chikorita looks. I chose Chikorita to be the one that I made into a Pokemon because we have Pokemon Legends CA, which should be releasing the same day as this video. So if you are playing Pokemon Legends CA, which starter are you picking? Which starter is your favorite out of what is available in the game? Personally, for me, I have not pre-ordered the game. I will definitely buy it later on. For the Switch, I'm not getting the Switch 2. I don't make that YouTube money or any money off of, like, my side hustles. I make... Wish I did, but I don't. But hey, it would be nice. Watch my stuff. I'm just missing the watch time to be able to be monetized on my main channel. And I have not recorded for Story Nook and Forever because everything kept crashing and glitching. And I didn't want to read for 15-20 minutes and then it crash or corrupt, you know? So that was fun. But I made a poll both on my Patreon, which you guys are able to join. If you join my Patreon, your names will be read at the end of the credits. And you also get early access to art. And you're able to download some desktop wallpapers that I design and create for free. So there's that. And the polls are open for everyone, whether you're a free member or a paid member. And then I also made a poll on YouTube and on Tumblr. And the one who came out on top was Chikorita at the time when I looked. There is a current poll happening on both my Patreon and my YouTube for the next one I'm going to make, which is going to be Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. And at this moment, the leader in that is Lion for his star sign, which is Leo. My sister has suggested Owl, which I thought was a really nice one. And then another friend, Matachi, he wanted me to do a raccoon. And I wrote down the reasonings in the YouTube poll and the Patreon poll. This one did not get a Tumblr poll. But yeah, Tuxedo Mask is the next one I'm going to be doing, which is fun because I took art prints of all the Inner Sailor Scouts that I did, put together for Sonic Expo Atlanta. I printed them out on to postcards with my little Canon printer, and I'm now out of cyan ink. I need to buy a lot more ink, actually. I'm out of cyan, low on yellow, and I think I'm also low on magenta now. But my printer, not the best. But hey, I was very happy to print out some of my artwork and take it to Sonic Expo. If you were at Sonic Expo Atlanta 2025 and you got some of my artwork, feel free to pop in the comments and say hi. I did handwrite and sign my name on the back of all of those cards. So I hope you all enjoyed them. And so, yeah. But with Chikorita, like, I decided to give her shorts. Because Chikorita, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of times the Pokemon characteristics that I have and develop, they come from the the Pokemon anime. My brain is frazzled. It is 4 a.m. as I'm recording this. I legit woke up, was thirsty as hell. I'm still thirsty as hell. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm willing to try to record this again. Because this is the next video I want to get out. And I also, last video that I had that I fully produced and everything edited was the Kira video, which is the Kira a la mode Pretty Cure review video. And I had a whole bunch of issues editing, video corruption files. I had to re-record videos 10 different times. It was a struggle, so that one's not as polished as I would prefer it. And so it was such a struggle. But yeah, it was something, and it was frustrating. So this is the one I want it done, and I need it done, and it needs to be done and uploaded and ready to go live everywhere by October 16th or 17th. I don't even remember the release date anymore. I'll have to Google it once again. But from the Pokemon anime, I remember Chikorita being very sporty. I do remember Ash's Chikorita being obsessed with him. I remember there was this girl, she wore a referee like outfit. She had a really big shirt jacket that was like, it had black and white stripes on it. And I remember she had a Chikorita and they had a whistle. And I just remember, I think they were referees. It's been so long since I've seen this episode. So my brain is replaying like the clips and images that it remembers seeing as I think I would have been in middle school when this Pokemon season would have aired. So that's fun. And I am very, my brain is like, hey, that it's playing those clips. And I remember Chikorita, like, she was very sporty. Totodile was like a little fucking crackhead. And because I did not watch the Pokemon anime whenever Tepig was around, I don't really have any real thoughts and opinion on Tepig other than Fire Pig. Because he is Fire Pig, and my sister loves Cartoon Pig. Her favorite is Peachan from Ranma 1/2. So every time I get a pig-like Pokemon, I have to name it Peachan. That's why the shiny, what is it? It's the shiny pig you find on Route 1 in Scarlet and Violet. I found a shiny one, like, day 1. And I named it either Ryoka Hibiki or Peachan because my sister loves that character so much. And at the point in the speed paint, you should be seeing me ink Chikorita's eyes, and you'll see that I inked her eyes in a different color. That's because I wanted her eyelashes to stand out, and because they're so thin, and I wanted them to be in a different color. So I made sure to put those on another layer and put them in their own color. That's fun. Also, I do have $1 sketch commissions happening on my Ko-fi, And if you commission me, your name will be read in the credits. And so, yeah, any commission you get, your name pretty much gets permanently added into the credits until there's so many names that I cannot possibly say them in the credits. At the moment, I think there's like 5 or 6, which I should probably pull up now. But other things that I've been doing, I work 9 to 5. I fix laptops for a living. So that's what I do. I fix student laptops specifically, if that gives you an idea of the insanity I deal with every day for a 9 to 5 currently. And so reading and hearing what caused the damage when they put those remarks in from the different schools and students I see is amusing. But here we are putting in a base color of green for Chikorita. And something like I noticed while gathering all my references, which you guys have already seen further in the video, is that with the Cedrians, Cosmos people from Sonic X, that 3rd season, I believe it is, they all look kind of like samey. There's like these little distinctive differences, but they all have like this skirt vibe and whatnot. I'm very happy that I kind of went with the shorts, and I tried to like incorporate like the beaded buds from Chikorita's neck to the my brain to the shorts themselves. That's fun. I've also been writing as well. I've been writing short stories that I have been publishing. And so you can get my short stories. They're $1 each. And you can get them from pretty much any ebook store. So I write Cute Fluffy Gay Shit. That is actually the name of the series. That was the tentative title that I put in my document because I'm just like, that's what it is. And my husband's like, no, I love this name. Please keep it. Because he read the first one. Because like, you never give me any of your stuff to read. And I'm like, that might be on purpose. Because I'm very, very shy when it comes to like sharing my artwork with him. So yeah. So that was fun. Man, this file has frozen again. Oh god. Was it file 3 too? I hope not. But other things that I have been doing. Give me a moment. It looks like it's freezing. Alright, so it seemed like file 3 was also corrupted and caused issues during the recording process. Because I like to watch the whole thing, and I thought it was just file 4. No, it's file 3 too. So I went and I removed file 3, even though like I have a back of it somewhere. Like I think that's either uploaded to my Rumble or something. But I don't personally feel like dealing with it. So it's deleted. It's fine. The main 2 I want is the very beginning and the end, where you see the very start of the process and the end of the process. But hey, it's done, I guess. It was just frustrating to have to close my whole video program and then restart it. Frustrating. Like I said, I've been having nothing but issues recently, and it has been upsetting. And I worry that the rest of my video files are also going to give me issues. So I've been slowly uploading them to a different YouTube account that I have under, and just labeling them the way I label my drawing files, which is number, like it's drawing number what it was I was working on, or what at least I see in the thumbnail, because sometimes I don't remember when I go back and work on this shit. But now we're into shading Chikorita, which I've been working with a different shading style than I think I was last time. Because I don't always shade the ones when I draw them as Sonic characters. But I've been working in this more kind of like cell, the word is cell shaded style. So I've been blocking out distinctive shapes and stuff for highlights and shadows instead of like blending them out, which is what I had begun doing in college. So yeah, and my husband really likes this cell shaded work look. You'll notice I will repeat words. It's because I do have a speech impediment. If you are new here, hi, I'm KrissieDeathy. Welcome in. You've been here for 15 minutes, and I don't even know if I said hello or not, because that's just where I am at this moment in life. Can't recall. And then earlier I was talking about, like, I write books, and I have been writing books, and they're available at most ebook retailers, like Amazon. They're available on Amazon now. They're available through Borders, not Borders. Borders don't exist no more. Books a Million. No, it's not. Is it not Books a Million? No, Books a Million doesn't have an ebook retailer. It's the other one, Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles ebook, Smashwords, a couple of others. And I'm currently working on a graphic novel version of one of them that I intend to have the pencils, like the rough drafts, thumbnails done by next year in May around my birthday. And you can see those on my Patreon once again. But yeah, here I am doing the highlights. And after a while, like, you'll notice I will probably change the leaf green, her big old leaf on her head. I'll probably change that green a couple of times because the shadow doesn't quite show up very well because I believe I put the shadow layer on overlay. And I believe my highlight layer goes to soft light or soft screen. I'm struggling to remember. But I do love how her colors came out. Because I do remember going, I want the pink to show because she's got some pink on her. But I didn't want it to be super duper a whole lot. So I remember making sure it was on the cuffs. And the pink is coming mostly because, like, it's alluding to her evolutionary stages. That's where those pinks are coming from. And, like, I just had so much fun drawing her. Making sure her skirt is highlighted. And it's just so fun. But if you are playing Pokemon ZA, which Mega Form are you most excited for? We have new Mega Forms. They seem really cool and awesome. And I saw Hawlucha. Hawlucha looks fantastic. And I think my favorite one that I'm most excited for is Victory Bell. I love the sillier designs. I know some people don't, based off what I've been hearing online. A lot of people don't really like Dragonite. I personally like Dragonite. Could his design be cooler? Yes. Is it just derpy? Very. And so I'm just like, I'm just excited and waiting to see the game. I wish I could afford it. I'm gonna have to save up a little bit. I am getting Crossworlds soon, so you can go back through my live streams and you'll see a bunch of Sonic Racing Crossworlds content, as well as shorts of me just going randomly around malls in my area in my state. I got Kirby stuff from Cumberland Mall yesterday at the time of me recording this. So I was spent a good long time like uploading, and I've been scheduling those. So like, yeah, you can see like it kind of looks too dark on the dark green, but it looks nice on the other ones. And then this is me just adding like some differences, some details here and there. So yeah. And then going around like, okay, should I change this green on the bottom sole? And then going around, and I individually shaded the gold that's around her little green gem. I guess she has that. That's like a constant thing on the Cedrians, and I wanted to add like a little holdy thing for the gem. But yeah. And eye highlights, the soles of the eyes are there. And with that, with the eye highlights, we are essentially done. So let me go ahead and thank my Patreon and Ko-fi supporters for helping make it possible for me to be able to create these videos without me so much having to worry about the time and stuff that I'm spending not trying to do something else or taking on a shit ton of overtime at my job. So I've been doing that recently too, because I have to go to out of state for a relative's wedding, which will have already happened by the time this video comes out. But many and awesome thanks to my Patreon Ko-fi supporters: Kaleidoscope Chick, TwdTeacakes, Axel1154, Cassy G, Jdsj, Axel Alcaraz, SemiRandomSevens, and Micah. You're all awesome. You're all phenomenal. If y'all would like to help support me, and please, the YouTube algorithm overlords or whatever algorithm overlords for where all this video winds up, please comment down below. It helps with the algorithm. I also make artwork that goes on stickers and other products that you can get off of Redbubble. I make a little bit off of that. Like I said earlier, I've been writing cute, fluffy, gay romance stories. If you're into that, you can find those at any ebook store, and I believe I have the links to those down in my description, or at least to the first one. If you want to just listen to me read light novels like Villainous Level 99, or me read Sonic the Comic for a couple minutes a day, I have the Story Nook channel that's also linked in the description down below for y'all to check out. So yeah, I'm just lacking watch time for YouTube to make monetization. I would love it if I could do that and then start earning at least like $1 or $2 off of YouTube, and then I can afford to do more things. Once I get monetized, I do want to hire a editor, so that would be awesome. But if I'm not making money off of YouTube, I can't really afford to think about finding an editor to hire to edit a video or two and like justify it, you know? But yeah, all of you have a lovely day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, all that good jazz. And remember that you're all way past cool. Let me know what other Pokemon or character you would like to see me turn to a Sonic character next. And those are Discord notifications, so woo. So yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.